Hello, welcome to another session here with Mythology Mayhem, and we're going to bring you some more updates. So we're going to go ahead and press New Game. As you can see, we've got the hearts there, and they do work to show player. There is also the scrolls activated, so press E to activate, and that you can read the scrolls. Should be different for the Acolyte. Press D provides ability to run. Button E allows you to interact with objects, including item pickup. Left-click mouse button allows you to fight. It's imperative to remember a computer mouse is not vermin, even if it's called a mouse. The rats you fight inside this library are the actual truly yours. Still need to put some things together, but the scrolls are working here. And first strat, we do have health, so as I start to die, I can pick up a health potion, and my health is officially restored. Now I think I'm going to get him first, and then hit this so that you can see the different scrolls. Oh, maybe. There it goes. Dear Mr. Edio, I recently learned you've been having issues when it comes to learning filing system at the library. Come see me about this. I'll be instrumental in your organization over nearly 400,000 scrolls. Head librarian. So these will come up for the information for the player as well. And then if we walk away from it, it will go back down again. So you can continue to fight. So all the scrolls we're trying to make so that each of them say something different inside the game. And they're both informational scrolls and other scrolls. There we go. Press C to climb ladders if you want to avoid mice and falling scrolls, head librarian. So they give you in both instructions to help you along inside of the game, and to as well as to I need to get away from that in order to climb it. So as well as in order to give you the information about the civilization. Alright, so if I go up here, I can avoid the rats at the bottom. There's also going to be scrolls at the top when you do climb ladders and such. So like we've got another scroll up here as well. There we go. And it's also going to talk about more information with the library. I'm working on trying to get the falling scrolls from the mouse set. But you can also skip past all those other mice and rats. Okay, now we head to the store. I think we finally fixed it, so everything is working correctly now. So we do E, that scroll, and then you can pop into the library. And it says do act like E allows you to interact with objects, including item pickup, perception to reality. Checker piece might help change your perception on being stuck down there. Left click on mouse button allows you to fight. It's imperative to remember computer mouse is not vermin. Okay, so we've got to fight the mouse, but we've also picked up a crystal, and we have other information too about the crystal being used as a magnifying glass. And back at that time. So we can get objects now, set them down while we're using the crystal in order to reach the goal of that door up there. Oh, I need bigger than that here. No, it still isn't at the right space, is it? Alright, how about here? Eh, but yeah, you have to be using the crystal in order to see the objects. So you know what is available for pickup to help you get to the other spots, the door. So inside of the 3D library, you can still kill the mouse after you've read the scroll. And then we have now a crystal site where you can use a crystal. The scroll talks about the crystal a bit. We're adding more scrolls to it as well about the first magnifying glasses. But as you can see, you can see which objects that you are able to work with. It's easier in this section now to make steps for the player so that they can get up to that door rather than trying to line up all those checkers painstakingly. So yeah, just a small puzzle to solve, to figure out. You just jump up, reach the door, go through the door, and then as soon as you're through the door, you go back into the 2D library of Athens. In the library, you head into the Athens scene. And we are working on the scrolls as well. So here we go, about the farms and the priests. So you have even more examples of the history. It will become important later when you're fighting, when you face the fates who quiz you before the big boss. As you can see, the boars have different programming now. They run straight at you, and they're kind of difficult to survive. So luckily I've got that potion there, which I'm going to wait on until I kill a poor bird. But as you can tell, we also added in functionality of the birds. Goodness, I can never beat him. Okay. And then should have another bird here coming soon. This fountain, yep, there we go, is going to refill our health. That's a save point as well. So it will act as the save point plus the potions. And it doesn't quite work yet where we can go back and immediately fill the health, but might do that later on. And there we go. There's another bird. And we're headed to the satyrs. So they have slightly different animation than the boar and the bird. But all the satyrs do have the same animation for this part of the game. So there's several satyrs in the forest here. There he is. And we definitely need to add some more potions into this area so I can make it through. And we'll head into Medusa Cave as soon as after you pick up your items from the labyrinth. But we'll head into the labyrinth first, and then you head into the Medusa Caverns. There we go. so we can see the beginning of it anyway. And this will be the way into the labyrinth that is already partially finished. We just need to program it so that he can go inside that door. When you're ready to enter the library, you can have a little in the left-hand corner, a little thing that will also give you the idea of your health. Use your crystal sight inside of the labyrinth. You can grab that diamond there with the crystal sight, stick it into the door, like so. And then that will open the door into the next section here, the labyrinth. Head into another door, and we can see that we need another gem here. Just gonna walk through, search for the gem. You do have to fight some as well, and it really won't let you pick up that crystal until you fight the enemy. If there's an enemy in sight, it tells us there's an enemy in sight, and you got to fight it before you can pick up the gem. But here we fought the enemy, killed the enemy, picked up gem. Gonna head back to the door, put the gem in the door, and head onward. And then you can move things from place to place. So we move the one thing out, this thing into another puzzle, so that you can carry it from the 3D world into the 2D world. You can now carry the objects from each. Then can continue after you solve that puzzle, the 3D 2D puzzle. An example to the boar, and this is like when you fight certain enemies, you can now open the door.